Hey team, my name is Beck Power and I am here in the Mexican library where I've been allowed to film. There's literally someone standing near me that's like making sure I don't do anything weird. And here I am. So I wanted to jump in and talk to you about my new program, which is called Renegade Confidence. I'm super pumped about it because of all the people that I talk to, just most, if not all of them have or have told me that they have an issue with confidence. You know, there are self-doubts, there are things holding them back from what they want to do, and no matter what you want to do looks like, you're being held back from it in some way if you don't have self-confidence. And there are a lot of things that cause this self-confidence or a lack of self-confidence, and we're going to go into a few of those and give you some tips and tricks and exercises on how to remove those fears so that you can operate literally without fear. You make those fears that you have irrelevant and you're driven forward in your mission to do whatever it is that you want to do. Now, first let me say that you may not know what it is that you want to do, and that's totally okay. It's really hard to have a great big vision when you're sitting and not really sure if you can do anything. And I've been there before. You know, as I was building my second business, Nomad Fly, I actually went through, I don't know if you've heard this story before, but I went through a lot of I don't even know, like just real uncertain times. You know, I just didn't know if I could do anything, let alone start a business. Even getting out of bed was really tough. I was depressed. I was like, what am I going to do? And finally it came to a point where I had no other option but to make money. Like, I had literally tried to get a job, which I didn't really, but I handed out my resume to random places, and I couldn't pay the rent. I was crying every night. I was like, how the hell am I going to do this? This is really bad. And then had an idea. Well, it wasn't that the idea was that great, to be honest with you. I actually read a book that told me just write down 10 ideas and pick one, and that's what I did. There wasn't anything special to it. I could have picked any one of those ideas and the same thing would have happened. I was able to sell 2 people into like an email course. It was really amazing. For me at the time, I made $18, and I've never been so excited to make $18 as I was on that day. And from there I made, you know, 400 and then 1,000 and then 3,000. And I was able to then move that business into a new opportunity and kind of ride a new wave as we do in business. And so whatever it is, it may not be business, it may be something else that you're trying to do, you can absolutely do it, but there's really 2 options. You either have to kick yourself into gear now by releasing a lot of the crap, and you have to do that voluntarily. Some people find that real tough. Or you can wait, like I did, until you have 42 cents in the bank, and then be so desperate and disgusted with yourself that you have to make a change and you have to do something about it, and that's what kicks you into action. So you get to pick. Anyway, you guys, I really hope that you enjoy this little mini-series. If you have thoughts, questions, further problems, etc., please let me know. My email is beck@beckpower.me. I would love to hear from you. I would love your feedback and thoughts on how this is affecting you, how this helps you, how I can do make further videos or content to help you on this journey, because it's really, I'm going to say it's really important that you release these things that are holding you back, and it's not as well. Like, know that it's not that important. You could just keep on doing what you're doing right now and you'd be fine, you'd live a fine life, and then you would die as we all do. Like, that's what will happen. Like, that's the future that's probable, right? The probable future is that things are just going to continue on as they're going, and that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to make a change, then you got to do something different. And so I'm here to point out some things that you may have missed, to maybe help you practice a few exercises and things that you've never done before, to get you out of your head and to get you moving again in the direction that you want to go, and not being held back. So there's a lot more information coming. I hope you enjoy it. Over and out.